Okay, well I'm just really at the moment going through some of the adjustments, having a look at the alignment of this radio. Let's get a bit more light on the situation here. Let's get a bit dark. So I've done a few adjustments, and certainly it's brought it up quite a bit. It's what have I done so far? I mean, this is a copy of the service manual that I've got off the internet. Power supply, so basically I've started from here. I've done the power supply adjustment, that's come out spot on, bang on at 9 volts. The RB line adjustment, that was quite a way out, done that. Frequency, upper and lower sideband. Upper sideband come out bang on, lower sideband slightly high, but a lot better. These were way out actually, so not very good on sideband, I wouldn't have thought prior. So I've just gone through the VFO bands and adjusted the cores. These were pretty, I mean the frequencies are pretty much spot on, but the voltage was slightly out on some of these, so I've brought that back into line. So I'm just now going to do the clock standard oscillator adjustment. So I've got my frequency counter up there somewhere, if you can see the red lights. There he is. Okay. On the receiver unit, just TC3 on the receiver unit for it should be 3.2768 megahertz. Let's have a look where we are. Let's turn the volume down. So it should be 3.2768. So we're at 2766, so we can tweak that slightly, and that is adjusted by TC3. Quite a way off. And this is a pretty accurate counter, this one. I'm pretty happy with that. 3.2768005. Let's get you back down to the radio a minute then and show you what I was adjusting there. Right, yeah, so the adjustment point was just in there. That. So it's basically just trimming this reference crystal here, so it should make it a bit more accurate. And I think pretty much that's all I can do. Just having a quick look in the book just to see if there's any other adjustments I can do. I haven't got a spectrum analyzer, unfortunately. There's a lot of this says you should be connected up, so I'm not going to fiddle with it if I ain't got the kit to do it. Right, let's have a look at this one then. So let's put the power on again. Just TC1 for 1 megahertz plus or minus 5 hertz. That's pretty, that's 999.9999 kilohertz. So let's just tweak that very slightly. TC1. That's pretty close. I mean, I could mess with it a little bit more, but 0.18 on the end is pretty good. So that's it wasn't far out, to be fair, so that's quite good. Bandpass filter, no, I can't do that. Well, as I say, that's the main adjustments done anyway. Okay, well, apologies that the radio is actually upside down, but as I say, at the moment the front face is being, well, I'm waiting for it to set. I've also glued this lug here because that was cracked as well. Hopefully it works. Let's see if I can find some stations. So we're going to let's pop him on 20 meters. There should be something as usual. We'll be down. It's going to be up a sideband. Oh, that isn't quieter now, actually.
Uniform? K7 Lima Uniform 5-9 Ciao, Echo Alpha 9 Kilo Bravo.
و بعد رو سوال کننده کرد و گفت عیسی مسیح برای من این کار را کرد. در همین رابطه یعنی نجات توسط عیسی مسیح در این قسمت برنامه خواهر ما مریم برای ما خواهند گفت. به اتفاق شما گوش میکنیم.
That is really good reception. Okay, that's all for now. It's brilliant because it is working bang on. Everything I've done seems to be spot on, so I'm going to leave it running now. Leave it running till I go to bed later on. Just make sure that everything's still working okay. I'll leave it on a station constant, and hopefully it can go back together tomorrow and go back to its owner. I'm really pleased with that. Okay, I did promise the owner of this radio that I've just fixed that I'd hook it up to half decent aerial, just give it a run through the bands of an evening, really, because it's a bit lower noise, a bit better reception. So I've got it hooked up at the moment to my amateur radio ATU. Might make a little bit of difference, we'll see, but to be honest, it was just easier than trying to unplug the whole lot. So let me just plug this one in. Let's power them up. Now switch I get direct through at the moment.
Visibility 10 kilometers along clouds from the coast 3,000 feet. Temperature 10. Dew point 0 km 10 no boost.
I think that's Volmet or something like that. Well, let's try down in the 80 metre band. This aerial's cut for 80 metres, so hopefully we should be able to get something down there if anyone's on. Turn that volume up. Lower sideband. That's 3.6, I believe, isn't it?
My name is Mike. The handle here on the side is Mike, like Mike India Kilo Echo. Mike, and I'm situated in the northern part of Upper Austria, close to the German border.
Look at that.
The next city here in the neighborhood is Linz, Lima, India, November, Zulu. Lima, India, November, Zulu. Linz is situated on the river Danube. And I'm about 50 kilometers northwest from Linz. So, let's see if you get a copy on me. Mike 6 Golf Zulu Whiskey, Oscar, Easy 5, Mary Susan Mary.
That's normal for HF really. You can only hear, you can just about hear the Mike 6 station, which is in the UK. But the station in Austria is coming through really, really good.
De mon voyage entre les W, VE3, VE2 et puis on revient beaucoup trop. Et puis on a l'impression qu'il y a un quand même qui arrive à 6. Vas-y, 6B. Ouais. Fox Golf Kilo, le préfixe s'il vous plaît.
Yeah, the signal coming up.
Ok Jean-Luc, mes meilleures amitiés, ça arrive bien, 58 ce soir, parfaitement clair, hein, voilà, 58, 59, vraiment très bien Jean-Luc. Voilà, PS double, plus 15 pour SSL également, et ok, on dirait un petit vieux qui parle, Didier. Un petit vieux qui parle, ok, pour les échos alpha en janvier, et puis Messieurs Victor en juin, très bien. Voilà. Pour 5 SSL, c'est 590. Rappelle-moi Sébastien, je pense que je l'avais pas noté, les 590 et le micro c'est quoi Marc? Ah tu m'écoutes pas Marc, j'ai dit 7410 plusieurs reprises. Going to the balance to Tilma. It's overcast here, actress, and temperature is around 10, maybe 11 degrees. So that's the situation. I pass it back to you, Chris. Mike 6 Golf Zulu Whiskey, Oscar Easy 5, Mike Sierra Mike.
A little bit further. This one will work come.
De la ofensiva Victoria García. La reconquista de Mosul está en manos del Daesh, del autodenominado Estado Islámico, comenzó esta mañana a las 6 de la mañana, televisada por los medios internacionales. Han sido invitados tanto por el ejército iraquí como por los peshmergas kurdos, que sacan pecho con el único batallón que combate en esta guerra. Esos soldados kurdos habrían muerto en la primera fase de la ofensiva. El líder de los peshmergas asegura que el operativo
deja las carnicerías para los profesionales. Carnicerías Coscos y Jesús Fernández, donde llevamos casi 40 años esperando las mejores carnes de origen navarro. y elaborando gran variedad de productos artesanos propios. Con amabilidad y simpatía.
Probably into the long wave band now. I can't remember, to be honest.
12 horas después, puedo confirmar, pero no exento de peligro, finalmente.
La ONU teme que de esta...
Okay, I was looking for a top band, 160 meters, but it's on 1.8 megahertz. So I've just altered it for that. So should be something anywhere between here and 2 megs. So hopefully we'll find something on top band. Be interesting. Let's go to LSB.
Topcapaciteit, ja, dan heb je ook al een toploading van zo'n 40 meter, hè. Dat is ook al heel wat. Als je ze allebei als thee zou nemen, hè.
What was that? Sounds like a number station to me. What was that then? That sounds very much like a number station to me. It's on upper sideband. Wow. Well, that was a bit unsuspecting. Well, I'll have to see if I can find out what on earth that is. 1.889. It's not showing anything on the signal meter, but certainly is there.
I like watermelon the best.
我最喜欢吃西瓜。
Xi literally means west. So, gua means melon.
瓜，
西瓜，
西瓜 ，watermelon。
你最喜欢吃哪种水果？
我最喜欢吃西瓜。
Fruit is yummy, no doubt about it.
But it has to be true.
Right. Sometimes I've seen some fruit,
Like peaches, which are really hard.
太硬了. They're too hard.
太硬了。
太 means extremely.
太
硬 means hard.
硬，
太硬了.
太硬了。 They're too hard.
现在的桃子还没到季节。
是啊，吃起来太硬了。
Well, that's really coming in strong, that is.
The question of the day. How do you say, what's your favorite fruit in Chinese?
没见见，没推荐。
See if we can improve the signal.
Send your answer to the following email address: chinese@cri.com.cn. You can also log on to www.crienglish.com. Click Learn Chinese to know more about the
China Radio International, that.
to learn more Chinese learning materials. That's crienglish.com. Then learn Chinese.
That's really booming in.
Discover modern radio because of its economic, cultural, and social evolutions. This is Beijing 1008 AM Discover Plus Radio, a division of China Radio International.
For CRI News, I'm Linda Mills. The Shenzhou 11 manned spacecraft has been successfully launched from the Jiuquan Satellite Launch Center in northwestern China, sending astronauts Jing, Haibang, and Shandong into space.
主持人王平和左蓝。
Na początku danych tej program najpierw co muszę ci trafić na nowych wersji.
This prefecture in northwest China's Qinghai province.
قادرة على الاختيار بين أي منها تريد زيارتها سواء عند سماعك لأوصافها من أحد
Back in the amateur band. Gone now, tune into them.
November Alpha. Your CR report is 5/9 through 10 dB. Maestro. Really hope to catch you down to Los Angeles in excellent conditions. See you later, 7-3 Mac, and all the best, and good health, of course. Ciao. Ciao, all the very best, Joseph. Thank you.
Des récentes violences meurtrières, des armes et diverses dans cette partie de la
قوة سمكية هائلة فإن جزيرة توم بالحكم جزيرة موهيلي تعقيم
Well, I think we've definitely determined that it works. Works very well. I will just check the S meter there because I need to check that at some set levels just to see what it's doing. But yeah, overall, great little radio and works well. So hopefully the owner will be well pleased with that. Okay, I've just done a few final tweaks to the S meter settings on this one. I had it connected up with my icon just to compare. It's doing really well actually. Quite surprised how well it was performing. So I need to get some of these bits put back on now. I'm happy that this is finished. So I need to screw this front panel back on. Just putting the front panel back on here, so I thought I'd speed this up. I'm sure you don't want to see every screw going in. So back to the main video. Anyway, you can see what I'm up to. I'm just going to get that screw back on and join me in a minute for a final test. Right, here we are. The old girl's back together. Time for a final test. So, got her hooked up to the power supply. I've got my just random wire antenna, no tune or nothing in there. Let's pop her on. Okay. Let's get this band spread adjusted a minute. It'll tune around the outside. Always make that noise on 0, don't they? Right, so I should line up pretty much spot on, so let's just get my head in the way. 500's there. There we go. That's all lined up. Brilliant. Right, let's switch through the bands. Now this is the 20 meter amateur band, which is usually pretty busy this time of day.
And we had a problem with the scribe. Don't know what happened with my scribe. I must be reading range right now. A person who is reading range right now has started the computer, and there is something wrong with the scribe. Don't know what happened. But you're about 5 by 5, 5 by 6, 5 by 5, 5 by 6. I'm on the 6/6 right now. 5 by 5, Jim. W6 Lima, Germany. Ocean Kilo to Radio Zanzibar.
Well, that certainly works. I put the noise blanker on. That's surprisingly well. You can hear like an ignition noise. Hit that and that works really well. Then again.
20 meters, goal in secure 20 meters, from Italy, Tango 9, Victoria, Papa Tango, Italy, Tango 9, Victoria, Papa Tokyo, calling 20.
So there's an Italian station there, but I was listening to him just now and he was booming in, so he's got his antenna pointed over to Asia, I believe, from Italy, so we're on the back end of it there.
20, 20, by the way, I'm using with only 100 watts into the 3 element Yagi 25 meters high Remington, your side.
That is. Well, that, as you can see, is working. Let's go down on the 40 meter band, see if we can pick up any amateur stations on that. Lower side band. Let's have a listen around here. No, nothing there. Let's say 14 that's better really. Yeah, this antenna's not really any good for low down. That is a done job. working again.